Hi guys, now we are going to see about length of open belt drive. Before going to see about the derivation of length of open belt drive, now we will be going to see what is an open belt drive or why do we use open belt drive. The reason is generally we will be using belt drive for transferring of a motion from one shaft to the other. If we want to transfer the motion or a power in a same direction of the driver to the driven, in those cases we will be using an open belt drive. If we are using an open belt drive, the driver pulley and the driven pulley both will be rotating in the same direction. Before going to see about the derivation, we want to understand few terms. That is nothing but we will be having two pulleys. One is larger pulley, one is smaller pulley. So here this one can be a driver pulley, the other will be a driven pulley. So here whatever the center it is there of a driver pulley will be taken as an O1. The center of a driven pulley will be taken as an O2. The radius of a driver pulley will be taken as R1 as well as the radius of a driven pulley will be taken as R2. And here there are some of the things which is A, B, C, D, E and F. So what are these? These are nothing but if you take from the A to B, this is the length. Here is in a point A and here is in a point B. This is the length of a belt which was not in contact with any of the pulley. It is not in contact with any of the pulley, as well as the same with E to D. If you are taking from E to D, this is the one which is not in contact with any of the pulley. And if I take from an B, C, D, if I take from this B, C, D, this is nothing but this is the length of a belt which is in contact with driven pulley. If I take an arc from E, F and A, this is nothing but this is the length of the belt which is in contact with a driver pulley. So here now if I want to know the complete length of a belt, or in to be precisely length of an open belt drive. So what is the length I should find? I should find the two arc lengths which are in contact with the drivers or in a driven pulleys, and next is which is the length which is not in contact with any of the pulley. So here now if you see the distance between O1 and O2, what is this distance? This distance is nothing but this is the center distance from one shaft to the other shaft, or from center of one pulley to the other pulley. So if I want to get a total length of the belt, now I want to get three lengths. What is? One is arc of E, F, A. Second thing is arc of B, C, D and as well as A to B plus E to D, and here A to B and E to D both are equal. So I can take it as 2 times of A to B. That will be the same. So here it is nothing but what is the length of an arc, or which is the length of a belt which is in contact with a driver pulley. That is the first one, which is in the length of in contact with a driver pulley, as well as length of in contact with a driven pulley, as well as this is 2 times of a length which is not in contact with any pulley. Okay. So now if we are going, so just here one more thing just I want to tell you. Here if you are drawing in a parallel line, if you are drawing in a parallel line from A to B, from parallel from A to B within a center of O2, within a center of O2, here we will be getting one right angle triangle. Here it is at a 90 degrees at a point P. So what will be this distance? As we know, this distance is R2, this distance is R1. So what will be the distance from here to here? O1 to P. This will become R1 minus R2. R1 minus R2, because this is R2 and here it is in a R2. And this will form a triangle of O1 P O2, O1 P O2. Now if we want to know the length of A to B, here we are getting a length of O2 to P. So length of O2 to P will be equal to length of AB or length of E to D. So since here we know the radius of an driver pulley, which is an R1. We know the length of a driven pulley, which is an R2. So with the lengths of an R1 and R2, we can find the arc lengths. So here one more thing we want to understand is, before going to find the arc lengths, here we are seeing in a small angle as an alpha. So what is this alpha? This alpha is nothing but, this is the angle beyond the center. Here, in case of a driver pulley or in case of a bigger pulley, the length of a belt or the belt is more in contact. So what does it say? It says the belt within a driver pulley is in contact for more than 180 degrees. It is in contact for more than 180 degrees. What is that? 180 plus alpha, that is nothing but 180 plus 2 alpha. And here, if the same way, if I am going to this side to find the arc length of an here BCD, this will be less than 180 degrees. So what is this? The belt in contact with the driven pulley, the belt in contact with the driven pulley is less than 180 degrees. So what is this less than 180 degrees? That is nothing but 180 minus alpha, that is nothing but 180 minus 2 alpha. So here if I go this side, it is 180 plus 2 alpha. This side it will be 180 minus 2 alpha radians, or in a degrees. This was in contact with the belt. So this much of an angle is in contact with the belt. So if I found the arc length of 180 plus 2 alpha, I will be getting a length of an arc EFA. If I find 180 minus 2 alpha, so I will be getting a length of an arc here, this side. Okay. So here, now if you see, now if I want to find an L1, so what is an L1? We know that the perimeter of a circle, or that will be 2 pi r. Or here if we are finding it for pi plus 2 alpha into R1, because R1 is in a radius, and here we know it is in contact with pi plus 2 alpha. And similarly, this will be the length of an arc of a driven pulley, which is going with pi minus 2 alpha as well as R2. Okay. Next, what is the missing thing? Missing thing is we want to find the distance between the A to B. To find the distance between the A to B, here we are using a triangle O1, O2, P. Why we are using a O1, O2, P? Because now we know that P to O2, what is PO2 will be equal to AB. AB is equal to PO2. So if we find the length of a PO2, that will be equivalent to AB. So from the triangle O1, O2, P, we will be getting O2P as this O1, O2 whole square minus O1P whole square. So this is nothing but, from the right angle triangle we can find the length of a side. So here what we will be doing is, we are multiplying the numerator and denominator with a q square. What is this q? This q is nothing but the distance between the O1 to O2, the distance between the O1 and O2, or this is the center distance between the two pulleys. So if I do that, I will be getting this equation. So here nothing but this is the equation. Now if I apply the binomial theorem, or neglecting the higher order terms, if now I neglect higher order terms, I will be getting O2 as the length of this one. O2 length will be Q1 into 1 by 2 into R1 minus R2 by Q into whole square. Now from the geometry we know that O2P is equal to AB. So here now we will be calculating length of the AB. How many times we want the length of the AB? We want it as 2 times. So if I apply that into 2 times, so what will be there? If I apply it 2 times, so this will become into 2 into AB, or 2 into this one, O2P. So that 2 into O2P will be coming into this. And once if I reduce these things, this will be coming into this one, where this is L is nothing but it refers to length of a complete belt drive. So this is L1 plus L2 plus L3. This is the one which we are having pi plus 2 alpha into R1 is the first in the length of a driven pulley, where the arc is having, and in case of a driven pulley the arc will be pi minus 2 alpha into R2 plus here whatever we are getting, this one 2q into 1 minus 1 by 2 R1 minus R2 by whole square. So if I expand these things, so totally I will be getting it as an L is equal to pi into R1 plus R2 plus 2 alpha into R1 minus R2 plus 2q minus R1 minus R2 by whole square. So now we need to find the alpha, because alpha is the one which we don't have here. So here alpha is the only one term which is unknown. We know that the pi value, we know the value of an R1, we know the value of an R2, as well as we know the value of an Q. This is nothing but center distance. This is the radius of a driven pulley, this is the radius of a driver pulley. Pi will be having a constant value, but this alpha, how we are going to find the alpha? Here nothing but if we take an from the triangle O1 O2 P, the same one O1 O2 P, if I take it in a sin alpha, so what I am getting? I am getting in a sin alpha will be O1 P by O1 O2, O1 P by O1 O2. So here if I do this one with the what is the length of O1 P? This is O1 P is nothing but the total one will be R1. The total will be R1. From the R1, how much I want to reduce? R2 I want to reduce. So this will become R1 minus R2 by what is this? O1 O2 will be nothing but Q. And we know that this alpha is a very small angle. So in case of small angles of sin alpha, we will be considering it as alpha, and sin alpha is equal to alpha. So what will become? So this alpha will become into R1 minus R2 by Q. Okay. So now once I am applying the value of an alpha, which is R1 minus R2 by Q here. So if I apply that, then it will be coming into pi into R1 plus R2 plus 2 into R1 minus R2 whole square by Q minus R1 minus R2 whole square by Q plus 2Q. So that this will become in length of this will be coming to 2Q. 2 into center distance plus pi into R1 plus R2 plus R1 minus R2 whole square by Q. This is nothing but this is the complete length of an open belt drive. Okay. So now similarly, if we do for a length of a cross belt drive, what will be the varying thing is, here in case of a cross belt drive, in both the places we will be having it in a contact. In both the cases we will be having a 180 plus 2 alpha. In both the cases we will be having a 180 plus 2 alpha, and the equation will be becoming into R1 plus R2 whole square by Q. The same way how we have been done here can be going to see in the same kind of a procedure, but finally we will be getting length is equal to 2Q plus pi into R1 plus R2 plus R1 plus R2 by Q whole square. So why we are getting here in a plus is nothing but here the length will be, in both the cases the alpha will be added. In both the cases we will be having a plus alpha. So it is having a more contact area. Here in this case it is having a more contact area. Okay guys. So why we are getting it as an R1 plus R2 means, here if we are taking it as then here also we are trying in a parallel from E to D2. Here O1 to P will be having this one. So this it will be taking as here if you take O1 O2 P, in this case if I want to get O2P, so what will be the O2P? O2P will be nothing but here this is R2 plus R1. So that is the reason we will be getting as R1 plus R2 in the total. Apart from that, everything will be remaining as same in this case also. Here also we will be finding the arc lengths of E, F, A as well as arc length of B, C, D, and then we will finding the lengths of AB as well as you will be finding the length of ED. But only the thing is, here in both the driver and driven pulley you are having 180 plus 2 alpha, and but in case of open belt drive you will be having one side it is 180 plus 2 alpha, in the other side it will be 180 minus 2 alpha. Because of that change you will be getting here O1 O2 P is equal to, in this side you will be getting R1 plus R2.